Okay, here we have cowgirl Kathy giving me a little piece of my birthday present today. She's taking the wheel, driving through Montana, heading to Yellowstone in about 2 hours. Saw some antelope or pronghorns out there today, some buffalo yesterday. Here we go. On to Yellowstone. Godzilla is leading the way right over here. Well, we just pulled over here on the side of the road just to stretch our legs a bit as we approach Gardner and Yellowstone. If you have good eyes, you can spot Kathy over there. Well, right here as we approach Gardner is what they call, as you see, the Wildlife Highway, the largest migration of wildlife in the lower 48 states. Leaves Yellowstone and passes by this point every winter, returning to the park in the spring. Up to 10,000 elk, some bighorn sheep, mule deer, pronghorn antelope. Wow. And right there in the center, you may see that rusty stripe of brown. That's called the Devil's Slide, right over here. You see how the land is uplifted here. Beautiful spot just on the side of the road. Still working our way to Gardner and Yellowstone National Park, coming in from the north. What a scene that must be, all those elk coming through here. Alright, so we got greeted by a few elk here as we enter Gardner. There's lots of elk all around here. Alright, and here's the famous Roosevelt Arch as we enter Yellowstone National Park for the third time in 5 years. Pretty incredible. Alright, let's go into the park. This is a view of Mount Everts, E-V-E-R-T-S, in Yellowstone National Park, right at the north entrance, over 7,800 feet tall. And it's right next to Mammoth Hot Springs Campground. Love that mountain. What do you think of this glorious day, Kat?
Magnificent.
It is. Yep. What an entrance into the park. We just pulled over maybe a tenth of a mile further up the road, and that's Mount Everts again. But you know, these scenes just get more incredible at every turn. That's the town of Gardner in the distance there. You may see it through the trees. What a scene we have here. And this road we're coming up, a lot of it was washed out a few years back with the flooding. So it's been reconstructed. It's incredible what they've done. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park.
This is Montana. I'm in love.
So right in front of us there, that gray rock, that's Mammoth Hot Springs. And we're at the side of the road, as you can see. I'm gonna head down this little path across this little plateau. Let's take a look out here and see what we find. Again, that's Mount Everts right in front of us. Today is September 25th, my birthday. This is amazing, what a gift. All right, we've reached the point of this spot. Lots of elk poop here, looks pretty old. And we'll just do a little panorama from here. You can see Mammoth Hot Springs over this way. There's the village. Campground is down there somewhere, not sure, it might be down here over that ridge. And here's a little panoramic view with incredible wind. Looks like an elk trail down there in front of us. And there is still a road down there by the river where the flooding was, so I don't understand it all just yet how it works, but we're up here on this high road. And a view looking north. And there's our RV back here. So before I get blown off this cliff with this little butte, I think I'm going to shut this off and we'll get back on our way. Trying to work our way down to Madison Campground. We're taking our time. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on Mammoth Hot Springs. I've never seen this view of it before. Doesn't look like much from here, but it's a beautiful spot. I don't know if we're going to actually stop there on this trip.
Coming into Yellowstone Village now.
Mammoth Hot Springs.
After a very steep mountain pass. Mammoth Hot Springs. Yellowstone Village. This is where the visitor center is.
This is a spot 4 years ago in 2021. Kathy and I stopped in a snowstorm. Looked much different than this. And had a really peaceful time here in that snow. What we're looking at here, that's Obsidian Cliff. So that there is volcanic rock. And the main reason for stopping is just to see it in autumn now. Last time, like I said, there was quite a bit of snow, but that was actually the same time. It was September 19th and now it's September 25th. But this time, we have that golden glow of the grasses. We'll take a little stroll on this path. Still heading toward Madison Campground. All right, so I guess we get a good view of the cliff there, the Obsidian rock, volcanic. And a peaceful little stream meandering through the meadow. What a day, what a place. Oh man, beautiful. And right here we found us a buffalo. Just lazing around here. I think they call this Roaring Mountain. It's got some steam vents. He's just taking it easy. We'll see if we can zoom in just a touch with the phone. And as we journey down the road, we pulled over here at the Frying Pan Spring. Another one of those many places in the park that are much less known and much less visited. The Frying Pan Spring. And here by the side of the road we found Beryl Spring. And Beryl has got a bit of a temper. He's going to town over there. And Kathy and I have strolled down to the Madison River, right next to our campground. And this is a perfect way to finish a wonderful day. Our first day here at Yellowstone National Park.